What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. Busy working our way through Act 2. We're looking at a tier 2 mission in Act 2 called Reaper today. Let's go. This mission is a two-parter and basically works around an activity that you can find on the map called the Harvester or a Harvester Orb. Now you would have seen these as you've been driving around the map. You'll see that it's essentially a blue orb that's kind of like drifting around on the map, and as soon as you start shooting it, it will start dropping out essence as it flies around erratically and essentially tries to get away from you. It usually travels in a set pattern though, and it should not be traveling too far away from you. But what you have to bear in mind is as this orb travels around, eventually it stops and starts pulsing, and if you don't shoot it in that time, it can actually escape, as in teleport away, and that's going to obviously keep you from accomplishing this mission. But as mentioned, this is a two-parter and you need to collect 15 items that drop out of these orbs as you shoot them. Now the very first orb that you attack, if you lay quite a bit of fire into it, you're going to get your 15 items just out of the first orb that you attack and kill. But for the second step of this mission, you actually need to be destroying 3 of these orbs. In other words, blowing them up before they get a chance to essentially teleport away. Now you get a huge amount of essence from these, and you usually get like a weapon upgrade or something like that as well. So these are pretty fantastic ways for you to just, double or triple up in essence. But you need to be aware that, obviously as we go from different difficulties, so from a low threat to a medium threat to a high threat, the toughness of the orb increases. So if you can do these in low threat areas, if you can find them in low threat areas, that's much less bullets that you need to put into a harvester orb for it to die. Unfortunately, by just looking at the overmap, you cannot see these just sort of flying around. You can see them on your mini-map though, if you are within distance for the mini-map to pick them up. So if you are looking for some of these, of course, if you're driving in the outskirts and so on, they're dead giveaway to see. They're quite easy to see because they kind of like fly around and it's a big fucking blue purple thing, so you can't miss it. But you probably need to grab yourself a vehicle and then essentially just drive around and look for these. I would suggest the right side of the map, this farmland area. Generally, I tend to find 1 to 2 of these orbs there every game. Of course, players could also be shooting these, and as these are shot on the map, they appear in other places. So you won't necessarily have a situation where every single harvester orb has been destroyed on the map. They do replenish over time as the 45 minutes pass on the map. So if you drive around, you should be able to find one with relative ease. I can also suggest you to do a redeploy drone or something like that, which obviously shoots you into the sky, and then you can glide down, and that's going to give you also like a super cool vantage point of the area, and you could be able to spot one, basically as you are gliding in. Nonetheless, get 15 items from these to drop. As I said, the first orb that you kill should sort you out with that. Kill 3 of these orbs and get the mission to be successful, and once you've done both of those things, you are going to be done and dusted with this mission. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Let me know how you are faring through the acts in Zombies. Are you planning on completing all of these before season 1 drops and potentially gives us more acts and more missions to do? I am releasing a video for every single mission, every single tier on this channel, so if I have not put out a video yet on the mission that you are stuck on, have no fear, it's on its way. As always, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next video, fucking cheers.